What's going on, guys? Welcome back to Sensei and the Pupils Weekly Demon Slayer Review. I got my boy Dev here.
Hey.
We got Paul, who already posed. And
No.
and I'm Craig.
Sorry.
And let's just go ahead and jump right into why
It's my
you...
fat breathing.
That's your fat breathing style.
Yeah.
Yes. Let's just jump right into why Gyu's a bitch. Okay, look, listen. Listen.
Come on,
I
dude.
mean,
Listen. Tanjiro has been chosen by Ubayashiki, the broken down, poisoned up leader of everybody,
Yeah.
to go and get their crying little bitch boy, Water Hashira, back in the fold. He doesn't want to train with anybody. And yes, I'm calling him a bitch boy because I'm going to get into later why I hate this guy.
He doesn't even want to be Water Hashira.
And we'll get into that.
Yeah.
But Tanjiro goes to find, basically pull him into training.
Right.
Now, I mean, I get why homie's mad. You know, he has the hair of Goku, Super Saiyan 4, just flowing on his ass, scratching his ass crack all the time. I'd be pissed off too. Cut your hair, dog. Gyu. But Tanjiro goes and pesters him like a punk.
Dude.
Would y'all listen to anyone that's bugging the shit out of you daily?
Not if you're waiting outside my bathroom while I'm taking a shit.
Would y'all listen to someone like that?
That's crazy.
But that's Tanjiro's character.
Yeah.
Cool.
He's affable.
I mean, and the majority of this episode is Tanjiro finally breaking through to Gyu and Gyu telling him his story. And where do y'all rank this story, this backstory, in terms of backstories in Demon Slayer? Like, is this a good one for y'all?
It's decent.
So I like how it came full circle with like Tanjiro and like the mountain. I thought that was pretty cool.
There is that homeboy Sabito, the scarred up ghost that trained him how to cut the rock.
The real Water Hashira, in my opinion, honestly.
The guy who should have been the real Water Hashira, he was Gyu's best friend.
Right.
And Gyu and him went into the demon selection training thing,
Right.
where he got killed by the big arm guy. But Sabito was wrecking shop.
Dude.
And Gyu got hurt the first demon he saw.
In the eye. He's got like a punch now.
Yeah, he got punched or some bullshit.
Scratched.
And Sabito's wrecking shop. He saved Gyu. He goes to kill the final demon that's been killing everybody, and he doesn't beat him.
Right.
He dies.
Well, he saves not just you, but like two of the other people.
He saves a bunch of people.
Yeah.
And Gyu made it through because he survived 7 days.
Right.
And that's basically why Gyu thinks he's not worthy of being the Water Hashira.
And he didn't kill a demon at all during that training.
He didn't kill a demon at all. He thought that Tanjiro... He's mad at Tanjiro because he thinks he should be the Water Hashira.
I'm mad at you because you didn't finish your water breathing training.
Guys,
Yeah.
were y'all surprised at this backstory?
I really was because like I didn't figure that that's why he was gonna be so standoffish.
He seemed like a badass, didn't he?
Yeah. Exactly.
Quiet.
And not to say that he's not a badass because after what happened with him, like he trained so hard, you know, so that way he would never be put in like that kind of position again.
Right.
So he is probably still like a badass because when you're that standoffish to the whole group, you gotta be right.
Yeah.
Right.
Yes.
You
have to be.
Yeah, exactly.
You also think with that kind of standoffness, you have like a crazy backstory where like your parents were murdered, or maybe like a demon controlled you to kill your own parents or some shit like.
Sabito has that backstory.
Yeah, Sabito has the badass backstory. And Gyu's just the whiny. Gyu is like.
I mean, Gyu's sister did die, but whatever.
Dude, I don't care.
Whoa.
Gyu's like the.
What about Sabito's family?
Yeah, what about him?
Yeah.
Gyu's like the teenager that like doesn't get that like. It took for Tanjiro to change his whole years-long upsetness was, aren't you going to carry on his legacy? Gyu had an epiphany.
Yeah, he had a flashback of a slap on his face.
Dog,
yeah.
I was sitting there like, what the fuck? I was so mad. I was ready to buy Gyu merch prior to this. Like, I wanted that cool little pattern with the half sleeve. Like, he was such a cool guy. I thought had so much potential to have this crazy backstory that maybe tied into the #1 demon. No.
Do you know where he gets that pattern from? Did you watch the end of it? Figures you didn't watch the end of it.
Where do you get the pattern from?
Half of it is Sabito's outfit, and half of it is his sister's.
That's cool.
That's why he, in homage to how he loved them, and also like that's what Tanjiro was saying, that he's actually a nice guy. He's actually has a soft heart.
I don't watch SLF minis, but that's cool.
That's what it was.
I mean, that was kind of like a given because like Sabito was wearing that same pattern,
right?
Was he?
So
if you noticed it,
I said I didn't notice that. Sorry. Yeah, but Gyu is now in the fold.
Just missing the little details
Right.
that make the story great. But
I became Gyu after hearing his backstory.
Why did you eat a lot of soba or what?
I wanted to stand off away from the show.
Yeah.
I was so mad at that bullshit, bro. I was like, what the fuck? I was just pissed. I wasn't expecting such a like a meek,
dumb reason.
such a shallow backstory.
Yeah,
It was shallow.
You know what was like super upsetting the most upsetting part of this episode is like, so the first episode was 48 minutes.
Yeah.
And then like when I'm like halfway through this, and
Yeah.
it ends, I'm like, whoa.
Yeah.
That was it?
But dude, yeah, no, like, that's only 28 minutes. Dude.
You're gonna eat soba and then
Dude.
go back to the fucking
Dude,
place?
it recapped with the song
Yeah.
and the recap, and it was like 6 minutes in. I was like, wait, this is 23-minute episode, bro.
Yeah.
Why are you doing One Piece to me right now? This is 6 minutes of what happened last time. Don't do this to me. Hey, we're watching 18-minute episodes.
Granted, the first few minutes you did finally get confirmation that the woman demon is going to this
Yes,
demon.
Tamio,
She's going.
to go.
And she's going with apprehension, but she's like, you know what? Let's just toss the dice and take this chance because we got to defeat Muzan. Yeah, Michael Jackson. Yeah.
And you know, the thing about Demon Slayer is I really want to watch, so I'm always sitting kind of at the edge of my seat, even though it's 18 minutes.
Right.
Like I want to watch because it's such a good show.
Because it could at any moment could bust out and be like top tier again.
Dude, I just want to say these kids are swole. Like watching that opening, watching them run.
They're too big.
I was like, dude,
they're too.
They're
big.
all.
And they're not even good enough. You know?
Dude, I know.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
You got to be at least swole to fight a demon, apparently.
I guess so.
So we also end this thing off with Shinobu, who's not training anybody. The girl Hashira, insect Hashira.
Oh yeah.
She's not training anyone. She actually is seemingly like angry. And why do y'all think she's angry? Just like, why do y'all think she's like not wanting to be a part of everybody?
Theory is that I think that something has to do with this Tamio, with the girl demon coming. I think something they're connected in some way.
Probably.
Because she's angry that she's coming.
Probably.
I think that's just my guess.
And she may just hate demons.
Maybe I think so.
She may just hate demons.
She didn't she want to kill Nezuko in the first season?
I think so.
She did want to kill her. I remember.
I believe so.
I think this is what it is.
She may just hate demons more than anyone.
Mm-hmm. And we're gonna get her backstory next episode.
Yeah. Dev,
cool.
Is she your favorite Hashira?
Cool.
The Love Hashira is my favorite.
Oh yeah.
Forever.
Yeah, for real, honestly.
She has like at least two reasons.
Socks.
Two reasons.
The sock to skirt ratio is crazy.
Maybe four reasons.
Shinobu also ends the episode by telling Kanao, the little love interest of Tanjiro, "Hey, let me tell you about the demon that killed my family." Is that what she said? Yeah, something like that. That I hate. That this is how you beat him. And then it ends. So I'm guessing that demon might be Tamayo.
You think so?
Maybe.
I think it might be the number 2, the fem.
Doma.
Yeah, Doma. I think it's gonna be Doma.
Maybe. Who do you think?
I don't know who it is.
It's Nezuko. That's what Devin thinks. Yeah, and that's how the episode ends. Demon Slayer. I mean, we're back. A little disappointing of an episode, but you know, knock out these slow ones early. And
right.
The opening theme song has Tanjiro about to slice Muzan. Do y'all think it's gonna end with them seeing Muzan?
I mean, definitely can't be. Not.
They could be doing that.
He might be like slicing him, but the fight's definitely not gonna end.
Right.
Because
you also have at the ending song, you have the leader and Muzan kind of like fighting as well.
I saw Saname and Gyu fighting.
Exactly. So that's gonna have to happen at some point.
Now, what do y'all think's gonna happen this season? Just like the end of it.
Training arc.
Is it gonna be all training? Nothing like no revelations happening?
I think something big's gonna happen. Like Muzan's gonna bring a whole army to come get Nezuko, and I think there's gonna be a couple of deaths. I think a couple of Hashira's gonna die.
I would like that.
I think that's what's gonna happen. Oh, also the leader. I think the leader's gonna muster up some kind of secret technique or strength.
I think you're right, Paul. I may or may not have spoilers.
I'm just saying. I think the leader's gonna have like a one last burst of strength and try to fight Muzan on his own and just get killed.
Most of us here have only seen the anime, and no spoilers either. Most of us.
I think it'd be cool if like Muzan ends up seeing. I don't know if this is for a fact, but maybe it happens. Yeah. But if like Muzan like comes face to face with like the leader of the Hashira, and like then they had a moment like
he back to back like in the opening.
Like he got poisoned by Muzan, and like I don't know, kind of comes to like some sort of conclusion right there. And,
right. He uses his Hashira ability to
maybe or maybe
like a last fight. Like,
I mean, I don't know what happens.
And then Tanjiro comes in like, no, and then he tries to like slash him, and then he disappears into.
Tanjiro's definitely gonna see whatever's gonna happen just from afar. He can't do anything. But yeah, Demon Slayer, we are back. I think it's probably gonna be. I didn't see the episode count, but last season was only like 12 or something. So this one's probably gonna be another 12.
I hope not.
Probably.
But yeah, probably.
They've been splitting them up in like short parts. Yeah. Because they make so much money off of these in between movies. Oh my god.
But the good thing is that Demon Slayer is over, right? manga
Oh yeah,
wise.
manga's done.
So hopefully they'll be quick in developing
manga's
anime
done.
and movies. So.
Probably not, because of Demon Slayer, and it's a cash cow.
But they've been consistently taking out like every year though, haven't they? With movies.
Do you realize every movie that comes out breaks another record in Japan and goes like the top 10? They are ranking in the money.
Dude,
they're not in it anytime soon.
Yeah, they are like milking this thing
God.
as much as they can.
I say at least 2 or 3 more years.
Every other year is 2 episodes.
It's got a couple more seasons. It's over.
Huh?
It's got a couple more seasons at the rate it's going.
Oh, it's 2
like
years.
I may have some.
I have inside information.
All right.
It's got a couple more seasons.
What's in the pupil? Stop listening to spoilers from us. We're out.